Wow. What is good, Mischief? It's me, Sean, and today we're just going to talk about the new Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet trailer. Originally, this was meant to be a reaction video. I forgot to click record when I was actually reacting to it, and I didn't want to recreate it and come off as not as genuine. The trailer also came out on the same day I had to go to the dentist, so my face was just in a lot of pain. That's why it's taken this long to get the talk video out. I just want to sit down and chat with you guys a little bit about this, and this trailer is really fucking cool. I'm assuming that this is the new Pokemon Center, and I love the way that it's like fast food restaurant. Kind of go in quick, nice, simple sword. Scarlet and Violet. Let me stop on these two professors. These guys. The fact that it's the first time we're having split professors is pretty cool and leads me to believe that there might be a difference in story with each game. Maybe more of a significant change in the story than what we've had in previous generations where the story's almost been mirrored. Just their aesthetic alone is giving me a lot of differences between these two games. First, Professor Sada. I'm going with Sada for now. Yeah, she seems to be dressed more barbarian huntress type motif. Like, the outfit is giving me a lot of the hunter character from Octopath. I can't remember her name for the life of me. While then we swap over to Professor Choro, and he looks very futuristic, and it's more like he looks like he's wearing like a spacesuit, and this will kind of feed into what I'm thinking later on once we actually see the legendaries revealed. Quick mention about these guys, they're all fucking cute. They're all adorable. I have no idea which one I'm going to pick yet. They're so adorable. I really, really like them. The Pokemon in this game are great. Okay, so our new rival. Nemona? I think her name's Nemona. I prefer having like a rival that I want to beat and that I want to feel accomplished once I actually beat them. Whereas in more recent games, it's more been kind of like, oh, I'm sorry to do this to you, but just kick them to the curb. I kind of hope they at least bring Nemona up to like a little bit of a mix. It's not wanting a challenge. It's more wanting a reason to actually train to beat her, you know? And like more that feeling of like accomplishment after. But yeah, I'm hoping for just a little bit more push, you know? Palmy is cute as all hell, okay? It is the newish Pikachu clone of this new generation. And I love it. Pikachu clones for me are very hit and miss. Palmy looks to be real fucking cute. And I just kind of hope that they actually give it an evolution. But this line of text here seems very, very exciting. It's very, very intriguing as well. That you can connect with up to 4 friends to go on adventures together. Now, I don't feel this is going to be story related. But the fact that they're allowing you to go on adventures that aren't just inside like max date runs. The max date runs doing them with friends was so much fun. And now actually having the ability to go out into the world and explore and go on adventures, whether this be like side quests or specific areas. I don't know. It's a very double-edged sword. It could be a lot of fun for shiny hunting. Smoliv. It's a small olive. Fuck. That only just clicked. I still believe that this is a Petalil pre-Evo. Just because it looks the same. And the fact that I have just realised it's an olive, and that is an olive on its head, is now making me more inclined to actually go and catch one of these guys. And very intrigued on what it evolves into. Can I get like a giant olive? Just similar to like a Victory Bell, but like a massive olive. This boy. The chunk. He is so cute. He's so cute. I'm assuming that Lehunk here is going to be like your generic normal type on Route 1. I think that's what they've shown us. They've shown us that like a couple of Route 1 Pokemon, which if so, it slightly could be a little bit frustrating purely because if it is a Route 1 Pokemon, then it means Lehunk's evolution isn't going to be that strong. But who knows? They may give it some hefty moveset. This boy is said to be made of pure muscle, and I fucking love him. Okay, right, I need to point this out. I'm just confused at the coloration of this Chewtle. He just seems very dull, very muted, and I don't know if that's just my perception of him. It just seems like his colour's lacquering. Like, they've just turned his saturation down a little bit. Venonat. Venonat is back. If we take out remakes, Venonat hasn't been in a game since Gold and Silver, I believe. I fucking love Venonat. He's so cute, and I'm so happy to have have them back in the game, and I so look forward to shiny hunting them. They are adorable. I can only assume that this is the gym, but I'm very, very excited. What they've essentially said through the website with this is this is a fully open world game. Your decisions aren't dictated by the story. That leaves so many options available to make these games unique for yourself and make your playthrough completely different to your friend's playthrough. If it is purely a base of, right, go into the world, these are the different gyms we've got, challenge them as you wish. If that is what this is, I can't wait. If every single town is open and available to you, I'm really looking forward to it. You never forget those first couple of journeys you made in a Pokemon game and being able to have experiences that are similar enough to other people but are also vastly different. I think could give this game a lot of legs and is just going to make it so much fun. But that's if it's done correctly. If it's done in a way where the Pokemon at the gym scale to however many badges you've got at the time, could be really, really interesting, especially if they do, especially if each leader has like alterations of their team depending on how many badges you've got at the time. So you go in with no badges, they have a basic level 16 Pokemon. If you go in with 3 badges, they have 2 Pokemon. You go in with 6, they have like a team of 4, a couple of full Evos, maybe the rest of them second stages. If they do it like that, so that every time you enter this gym with a different badge, it is different. Oh, this game's replay value is going to be fucking insane. And being able to Nuzlocke this game, you're not going to be able to predict anything. Like, at all. You're going to have to... It's going to make the game, especially on like a second or third run through, very, very tactical to how you fight it. Could also make speedrunning this game a lot of fun. It begs the question on whether they're going to do what they did in the wild area, which is give the super strong Pokemon in the super strong area, but you could still go fight them. Or will they have the Pokemon kind of level up as you level up, essentially? Which I would prefer, because it means that we don't have to go back to, like, your beginning town, and you're there fighting, like, level 2s and 3s. Yeah, the scaling's going to have to be done very well if it is truly open world decided by your decisions. I just hope they get it right. If they get it right, this may become my favourite game. Okay. I have a lot of thoughts on these two. Miraidon, Miraidon. They sound like dinosaurs. They sound like Digimon. They look like Digimon. When I first saw this whole trailer for the first time, I was just a little bit confused. It just seems a lot over-designed. Like, there's a lot of different elements going into this Pokemon over here, and it's wild. Don't get me wrong, I love it. It looks cool as fuck. There's just a lot going on. Especially the tire in his chest confuses the shit out of me. Don't get me wrong, Miraidon looks gorgeous. I very sleek. I love the purple. Purple's a great colour. Purple and blue together, even better. And the first initial thoughts I was getting on looking at these two, especially in this image, and it's going back to a little bit on what I mentioned on the professors of each different region, each different game. I feel like the story is going to be different in the way for each game, in the way that in Scarlet, they're looking to more fuse Pokemon together or manipulate Pokemon's DNA. Similar to how they do in the newer Jurassic Park films. Something about him just seems like they've genetically put this Pokemon together. If you look on his face, how that blends in the fur is just so unusual to me. Mix that in with the feathers, and then just the scaly Tyler coming out of his chest. You don't really get it in the art, but you see it massively in this image. The scales and the fur, I think they're genetically modifying Pokemon, or messing with Pokemon's genetics in Scarlet. On the flip side, in Violet, I think they're trying to add, like, mechanics to the Pokemon. Similar to how theorized that Genesect is just a Kabutops packed with armor and stuff. Adding, like, battle armor onto these Pokemon, but in a more mechanical way. Like, giving them cybernetic upgrades, so to say. Because these are very, very stark differences between the two of them. But I'm excited to see what the story is. I'm excited. I'm just kind of throwing shots at the wind here. One more thing to add on why I think that these are modified Pokemon is there's a lot of mystery behind them. These two Pokemon are said to have the powers that far surpass those of other Pokemon, but details about them are still shrouded in mystery. With them being shrouded in mystery, I feel like they're created in a lab. Similar to how Mewtwo was a clone, but I feel like these guys were subtly developed by the different professors of the game. There's a lot leading into this, and there's a lot where it's like, man, they could just be Pokemon. It doesn't really matter. We have some weird looking Pokemon all over the place. Scarlet's thing. This smirk that bastard gives. Just look at his face! A little fucking smirk. Pokemon need to go back to colored cartridges. I am so excited for these games. If Game Freak can pull off the open world and the whole free reign on the story, this game is going to be fucking amazing. I really look forward to learning what shiny hunting methods we get in these games. For anyone asking, I am going to be getting Violet. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on these two games, whether you have your own theories about the stories and the professors, and maybe they are messing with Gen X. Who the fuck knows? If you disagree with me, that's cool. Also leave it down there. Please don't forget to leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with me. But yeah, other than that, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Like, first Pokemon Stadium. Pour me? No idea. It's a cool little... What's the word I'm looking for? I've lost the word. It's a cool little... There we go, animation.